Next Express demand around North America today.
The MiG-29 and the Sukhoi aircraft. If you have not seen one, you will not believe your eyes. However, the ceiling and visibility has to be right. We'll know if we're going to see the Cobra maneuver. If it gets quiet, we'll have data. Pulling back on the stick to see underneath that cloud layer, just skirting the top of that, working the moisture off the top of the wing. How about a big round of applause for our Soviet guests who are really tearing up the sky here today. They are not finished yet, and they will be with us this entire weekend. This truly international event, as once again, I will tell you, and not lightly, that history is being made. Look, it's getting quiet. Keep your cameras and your eyes on the big... We may see the Cobra maneuver. You may not believe it. Watch this. We'll see. Speed is back. High Alpha Pass. We'll watch for the power to come in. Nose up about 25 to 26 degrees. Speed at about 132 miles per hour. With operational squadrons in the Soviet Union. For the Mikoyan design company. So it is. Civilian jet pilots. The airplane pitches up. The nose points up to 90. Maybe over on its back to 110 degrees. Suspends there for about a 1 second time period and then recovers in the most unbelievable way. Leading off about 200 knots as it goes through this maneuver. The power does come back for the Cobra maneuver. There it is! You saw it here first. How about a big round of applause? Again, the pilots, and give him a big round of applause. Roman Taskaev from the Soviet Union. Roman loves to fly, and it shows today. Working the MiG from the Mikoyan Design Bureau, Moscow, USSR. back into the air show line. Civilian test pilots, much like our civilian employed pilots from companies like Grumman, General Dynamics, and North American, just to name a few, in addition to Lockheed. That is his civilian job in life, not only test flying the airplane, but also demoing the aircraft. A little bit of touch. As he continues to do some of those rolling maneuvers, much like the rolling 360 that you see our civilian pilots accomplish. This time, doing a 1990s Top Gun Soviet aircraft, the Mikoyan. As he does and sets up for those 360-degree tight turns, he'll be pulling about 8 to 9 Gs, or 9 times his body weight, checking in well over 1,200 pounds of actual weight inside of the cockpit. Is it grueling? You better believe it is. When you go through that each and every day, it takes the steam completely out of you, and it is the equivalent on these 12 or 14 or 16-minute aerobatic routines of doing about 8 to 10 hours of very intense physical labor.
And as the MiG rolls out, this is the culmination of a bit of history of a 9-city tour, or the Cobra Air Show tour, done with no Soviet government money, only company money from the Mikoyan Design Company.